Hello, I'm Jake, and welcome back to Mustangs Burning. I've recently received some feedback from our first few War Thunder videos, mostly asking, what is this War Thunder game? So today I'm going to take some time and give you a very brief overview of what War Thunder is and a general idea of how to play it. War Thunder is a massive multiplayer online game that focuses on World War II air combat, and they recently added a ground forces mode that allows you to drive tanks as well. War Thunder does not have a dedicated single-player story. Instead, it is mostly driven by fierce online battles between many players. You will take to the skies in classic World War II planes or fire up the engines on some of the more powerful tanks to do battle against other people. One of the most important features of the game is that it allows you to fly these historic aircraft without the need for a joystick. All the controls which you need can be set up to use only the mouse and keyboard. However, if you decide to play in simulator mode, you will need that joystick and throttle, but we'll cover that a little bit later. There are three modes of play in War Thunder. Arcade, which is fairly easy to get into and uses simplified controls for those of us who are not dedicated aircraft simulator pilots. In Arcade, you will build a lineup of vehicles for a particular nation, and then you have as many lives as you have planes or tanks. In Arcade mode, you can currently only play with planes or tanks, but not both. The next mode is Realistic. In realistic battles, your aircraft will behave a little bit more like a real airplane, and you will need to be careful not to push it too far, or else your engine will overheat or your wings can snap off. You also have to return to an airfield to reload your ammunition or fuel, so keep an eye on that ammo count. They also remove the target lead indicator in realistic battles, so you need to figure out how to lead another plane so that your shots will land and you'll get that kill. The last mode we'll talk about is Simulator. Simulator battles are an advanced form of the realistic battles, and they require you to control all aspects of the aircraft, and it's important to have a joystick and throttle control. The planes also behave much more like real aircraft, and you're restricted to cockpit view for your plane, so you'll need to look around as you fly so you can see your opponents. In all modes, you earn points by destroying enemy aircraft and ground targets, and these points will translate into Silver Lions, or the in-game currency, and research points, which you can use to unlock new vehicles and upgrades for the vehicles you already have. Once you've accumulated enough research for an upgrade or vehicle, you have to buy it with the Silver Lions you've also earned. Upgrades improve handling and performance of your vehicle and can offer new ammunition or additional bomb loads and make your vehicle that much more dangerous. Researching a new vehicle makes it available for purchase and use in future games. You'll start off with a set of reserve vehicles that are usually slow and lightly armed, but the people you face will be using similar vehicles. As you advance, you can unlock many different aircraft, including historic planes like the P-51 Mustang, the Supermarine Spitfire, and the Messerschmitt Bf-109s. There are advanced and rare planes as well, like the Me-262, one of the first jet fighters ever made. Researching planes at higher levels takes longer, but using the plane that comes before it will give you a bonus towards researching it for any score you get during play. Each nation has its own research tree, and when you start the game for the first time, you'll be asked to pick a nation. The choices are the United States, Germany, USSR, United Kingdom, and Japan. As you play, you will unlock other nations, so if you pick a country that has planes you don't enjoy, you can always switch later. There are benefits and drawbacks to playing only one nation, but there are also benefits and drawbacks to spreading things out. I think it's best to experiment and find a group of planes that you enjoy flying. If flying planes isn't your thing, you can also drive tanks. However, at the moment there are only two nations who have access to tanks, the Russians and the Germans. The game developers will probably release tanks for the other nations eventually, but for now you'll be stuck driving Panzers and T-34s for the most part. Tank battles work just like the air battles, and you get points for destroying your opponents and capturing checkpoints. The research for tanks and planes are separate, so if you want a new Bf-109, you won't get it by driving your Tiger II. War Thunder might not be for everyone, but if you enjoy World War II history, or flight sims, or both, then this is a game you should definitely check out. We at Mustangs Burning will try and bring you new gameplay or events every Monday in the War Thunder Mondays playlist. We also have semi-regular updates on Wednesday that will showcase brand new planes or tanks in our First Impressions playlist. If you want to know more about War Thunder, then head over to warthunder.com, or if you want to jump right into the action, use the link in the description to start an account. War Thunder is free to play, so all you need is a working computer, internet access, and an email account. The game is a ton of fun, even more so with friends, and has sucked up a lot of my time, so I don't mind recommending it. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more War Thunder gameplay, don't forget to subscribe, and check out some of our other video game coverage as well while you're at the channel. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.